Welcome to this channel. And this night I will read you some article. This article from panelhockey.com. Tell us your story. Notice for anyone who has been injured in an accident. Complete the form to see if you're entitled to those ways medical expense benefits cover specific loads such as a limb, payment for severe disfigurement of scars, or coverage for participations in physical or professional rehabilitation programs. Personal injury matters. Every person has a duty to act reasonable and not put others in harm's way by behaving in a manner that is negligent or reckless given the circumstances they are in. When someone does not meet that obligation and their and action cause physical or emotional injury to another, the victim may be entitled to penalty or compensation for the harm they suffer. The most serious injuries such as traumatic brain damage, the loss of a limb, or severe disfigurement demand the most significant compensation because they can result in intense and lasting pain and a reduced quality of life. Common types of personal injury case. Firstly is defective consumer and industrial product, for example, household products, machinery, and secondly is defective medical products, for example, is medical device, medicines. Thirdly is food poisoning, and then gun injuries, and then medical malpractice. For the example is birth injuries and misdiagnosis. And the next is offshore accident, and then oil field accident, plant explosions, and then public transportation incidents, and then refinery explosions, and then slip and fall accidents, and then sports concussions, and then theme park accident, and then toxic exposure, for example, as environmental contaminants, and then traffic accidents for cars, trucks, motorcycle, then workplace injuries. Statute of limitations. Every state has laws limiting how long an injured party can wait before filing a claim, alleging a personal injury and requesting compensation. In Texas, the statute of limitation for most personal injuries claim is 2 years from the date that injury occurred. Workplace injuries, traffic accident, and animal attacks. Workplace injuries. Any injury that occur at work during an employee duties will likely be covered by the employer's compensation insurance, regardless of who was at fault for the event. However, if a third party that wasn't directly associated with the employee contributed to the injury, a claim can potentially be made against them. Traffic accident. Texas uses a fault system when it comes to liability for car accident, meaning Texas requires their drivers to pay for the accident they cause. After an accident occurs, an injured driver, passenger, or pedestrian may decide to file a claim with their own auto insurance carrier first. In what is known as a first party claim, the injured person may also decide to seek compensation from the other drivers insured by billing a third party. Claim the second party is always the insurance company. Finally, an injured person may also choose to go to court and file a personal injury lawsuit against the at-fault driver, seeking compensation for medical bills, property damage, pain and suffering, and other losses related to the accident. Animal attacks. Certain animal attacks, personal injuries, notably dog bites, are covered by state statutes Some states, including Texas, have what is called an one-bite rule, and which protects dog owners to some degree the first time their pet bites and injures a person if the animal had never shown a propensity for aggression or bitten anyone before. Oilfield accident, offshore injuries, and plant and refinery accident. Oilfield accident. For oilfield accident, toxic substance, heavy machinery, and the content risks of fires and explosion make working in an oilfield extremely dangerous. Our, our oilfield injury attorney can help workers who are injured in all types of oilfield accident, including blowouts, drilling rig accident, gas truck crashes, land right explosions, pipeline explosions, and more. Offshore injuries, deckhands, oil and gas employees, and other workers are exposed to dangerous working conditions every day. While companies know about these dangers and are obligated to protect their employees, they often fall short. Our offshore injuries lawyers can help workers who are injured in all types of offshore accidents, including crane failures, diving and accident, dredging accident, oil rig explosion and fires, vessel collisions, and more. Plant and refinery accidents. Plant and refinery workers who survive catastrophic accident are often left with severe burns, limits mobility of lifelong impairment. Our plant and refinery explosion lawyers can help workers who are injured in all types of plant accident involving chemical plants, defective machinery, oil and gas refineries, plant explosions, turnaround accidents, unsolved policies, and more. Compensation. After successfully settling their case or receiving an award in the form of judgment, the injured party can be compensated for their suffering, including through ongoing payments for lifetime medical costs if needed and payment to offset a reduction in injuries earning capacity caused by injury. Some states, including Texas, consider whether the injured parties are some responsibility for the event. In case where there is zero fault, Texas uses a modified comparative negligence rule, meaning that the amount of compensation the injured party is entitled to receive will be reduced by an amount that is equal to the percentage of fault, but if the injured party is found to bear more than 15% of the legal blame, they can't collect anything at all from the other fault party. That's all for today. Thank you.